Hey everyone, so another day, another trailer it seems like. We got our first look at Ghostbusters Afterlife, and I'm loving all the trailers being pumped up before the new year. It definitely gives me a chance to bring some more content, and I like being entertained, so this movie really looks like it's gonna do it. But yeah, let's get into this trailer because there's a lot going on, and I'm really excited to see this movie. So the trailer opens up, we get our first look at Finn in this movie, Finn Wolfhard. He's plays Mike in Stranger Things. He was also in the It movies. I'm really excited to see him because he's one of my favorite young actors. But it starts off with him and he's having a conversation with a girl. He just recently moved to a town called Somerville. He's there with his mom and his sister, and unfortunately, they don't have a lot of money to their name. And after their grandfather died, this is kind of the one thing they have left in their name. So in order to have a house, they have to move to Somersville, and that's where this movie's going to take place. And immediately after this, we get kind of our first shot of the rift that's going to be in this movie. It's in a well that this town is located in, and you start to see the green lights, kind of the green light that Slimer emits off of him. It starts glowing from this tunnel, and then you see a beam of energy or ghost shoot up into the air, and all the kids are screaming because they're freaking out about what's going to happen. And so somehow, we don't know yet, it doesn't say in the trailer, but this town has a connection to the supernatural. So I'm wondering exactly what that is, what's causing it, what kind of power is there. I'm wondering if maybe by chance one of the Ghostbusters lived there, and Gozer or any one of Zool, any one of these demons are there to kind of get vengeance, and that's why they've located to this town. But it's going to be interesting to see exactly why this town is so important to the plot of the story and why there's portals opening up here. But in the next shot, we get our first look at Paul Rudd's character, and he seems to be kind of like a scientific type of person. I think he's the high school teacher in Somersville that they're at, but he's basically asking the question is, why is there so much seismic activity in a town where they're not near any tectonic plates, there's no fracking in the area, but they're constantly experiencing earthquakes. And you can tell he's going to become a big part in discovering why this town has so much supernatural activity in it. You see too in the next couple of shots that he knows his mythos about the Ghostbusters and that the supernatural exists, because the Finn's sister in the movie, she finds a ghost box and she brings it kind of as like a show and tell, it looks like, and Paul Rudd's character is freaking out about it. He's like, oh, how'd you get this replica of this ghost box? Because he knows all about it. He's even in the next shot showing them clips of the Ghostbusters in New York and telling them about this supernatural and how all of this exists. So he knows a decent amount about supernatural, about the ghosts, and you could tell he has some knowledge that's going to really come in handy for solving the mystery that is going to be this movie. Kind of in the next shot too, you get to see Paul Rudd ask the question of who these characters are, while the sister's opening a closet and you see the Ghostbuster uniform. So it kind of leaves open the question is, where is their father? Who is their father? Could it be one of the original Ghostbusters? And Bill Murray is set to make an appearance in this movie, so I'm wondering if these are, like, this is going to be the children of Bill Murray's character in the movie. So I'm really excited to find that out and see if they bring in any of the old Ghostbusters into this film. And then kind of in the final moments of the trailer, we get to see a lot of kind of like the action of this movie. So we don't fully see the ghosts in this trailer, but we get to see kind of like little glimpses of them, little fast shots of them sprinting through the air. I think we see Slimer at one point, but we get to see the Ghostbusters mobile in full action kind of in this trailer. You get to see it after so many years. It's ripping through cornfields. It has a gunner's seat. So while they're driving around, basically a seat comes up and they can shoot their beams. It has all the classic noises, all the classic alarms from the original movies in it, which is really cool and nostalgic to see. And you can definitely tell the directors, the writers, even the actors, everyone in this movie really cared about the original, making it feel authentic. And it's going to be a great follow-up to the original movies, and I'm really looking forward to kind of figure out the mystery that this movie's creating and see all these new characters, fall in love with them, fall in love with some of the old, fall in love with the new, and I am very excited for this movie. This was a great first trailer, and I can't wait to see it.